Hi, Sarah Ansboury here, and today I want to talk to you about something that's really simple, but it does a lot for you. And essentially what that is think about the angle of your paddle, okay? Anytime we're striking a ball, okay, whether it's down here, or up here, really consider the angle of the paddle is what's dictating most everything for us, okay? It's what's happening with your spin, but where the ball is going, net clearance, all those types of things, okay? So really simple. One of the things to think about, let's say, in a ball is coming over the net. If I'm catching a ball in the air, okay, I almost think I'm going to lay my paddle on a table. So that's the angle that I want my paddle in, okay? What's going to help me do that is my grip, okay? My index finger has got some pressure right there. So it's keeping my paddle forward when I'm doing this. The mistake that a lot of players make, let's say in this position, they then flatten their paddle and then try to scoop that ball up, okay? When you take that ball in the air, that angle is extremely important. It's creating the lifting motion, okay, and it's creating that forward motion as well. It's a lot less work with little effort versus if I'm taking that ball and my paddle is flat, let's say, especially when the ball's arcing down, that ball isn't going to go anywhere, okay? Now, as I move up, okay, so if I'm striking a ball out to the side, maybe a swinging volley, I really want to think the tip of the paddle, okay, is what I want to come around and through the ball. So you see a lot of players, they kind of flick over, something like this, or catch behind a little too much, okay? That angle is going to dictate quite a bit for you, okay? But especially when it comes to directionality. The simplest thing to think about is wherever my paddle is pointing on my follow through, that's where the ball is going to go. Okay? So if I'm in one position and I want the ball to go that way, my paddle finishes that way. This way, it's going to finish this way. This is very much related to letting yourself finish your shot as well. Too often we get hung up on, I've got to get back and ready. So players start the motion, but then they pull off like this. Okay, the problem is that's often what's creating a pop-up because the angle of the paddle is changing while the ball is still on there. Okay? So allowing the paddle to leave before necessarily you pull up and get back and ready for the next shot. Take the time to finish your shots, but remember, be aware, where is your paddle pointing? Is it enabling you to lift the ball by the angle, or are you causing issues by making it too flat? Especially something on the side of your body. If I'm coming back like this, it's going to be very hard to engage anything up here. But if I come down under, open my paddle a little bit, now that's going to lift the ball for me. My wrist is relaxed. Okay, again, look at that difference here versus here. Okay, if my paddle is cocked like this and it's flat, now I'm going to end up going downwards instead of just letting the paddle drop and reach the ball for me.